Okay. I know you've read or heard about that game, movie, or comic, blah, blah, but you haven't heard it from us. So chill, relax, let us talk all about it before you log off.
Here we are, live from all over the world, everybody. You are listening to Before You Log Off. It's another beautiful, beautiful Friday. And, you know, of course, I have here with me the very talented, the very regal, regular old Ray Ray.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I see we have a third person with
We
us.
do have a third person. I didn't know if you were going to notice. I did not know if you were going to notice. This is our new BYLO intern. This is businesswoman Beth. She is responsible for doing all of the research and all of the show notes that happens. Steven is on vacation right now. He is actually at a wedding, I believe. Is where he's at. Like, he's at a wedding, so he's doing his wedding duties as one has to do from time to time. But Beth down here, she will do a great job, very adequate job at filling in his spot, right, Beth? All right, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. She's a little shy. It's her first time on camera. But she'll be in the chat room with everybody, and I already see everybody in the chat room popping off with West Nile, J Lab, Squiggles, and GG Gamer. So yeah, she'll be monitoring you guys and making sure that you guys are being very nice. So please be nice to her as well. Be very cordial, because I don't want to scare her away. You know, she's an intern. We don't pay her. So, you know.
So, just slave labor over here?
It's not slave labor. Interns.
Yeah.
Rachel, interns. There's a difference between slave labor and internship. This is...
What's the difference?
Well, okay, so here's the difference. The difference basically is she has the opportunity to become a full-on BYLO staff member. And then one day, boom, she'll be in one of her own squares with a mic, actually. We don't give her a mic. So
she has no voice.
No, I mean, she has a voice. You just can't hear her right now. That's
Honestly,
the thing.
This sounds like some pyramid scam.
It's not.
Run away.
Beth has already signed a contract. She's good with us for another at least 3 years. Wow. Yes, she signed a contract. Right, Beth? Yes, exactly.
You didn't give her a mic.
That's right. She speaks through other ways, like blink if I'm right. Boom, there it is. So
wow. Jesus.
So we'll let Beth do her thing down there. There is a ton of stuff to talk about today, everybody. The Umbrella Academy came out last night. Rachel, have you watched any of it?
I started the first episode and fell asleep halfway through.
Oh, to the first episode?
Boy, I am a working girl. I have to get up in the morning.
Oh, excuse me. I don't work.
Stay up super late.
I don't work.
I care about my job more than you.
Wow. Well, that is almost true, but
that is
true. But I got to stay up and watch the first 2 episodes. I stayed up and watched the first 2 episodes, and it's kind of sucks because the second episode leaves off on a cliffhanger. So I was like, crap, I got to go to bed because I got to go to work and everything like that. Chat, if you guys watch the Umbrella Academy, do not say any spoilers. You know, just let us know in the chat if you watched season 2 so far. My initial thoughts is it's good. You know, it's giving you kind of more of the first of what the first season gave you, which I'm excited for. I like the characters returning. That's good.
I'm very sad about one of my favorite characters returning in episode 1.
Really?
Yeah, he was amazing. And I don't want to say any spoilers, but it's kind of a bummer.
Okay. All right. You're going to have to...
You know what I'm talking about.
I think. I'm not for sure. I could be wrong.
It was the big bummer. It was like, what? He was there for 5 seconds, and I'm like, ah.
I see, now I'm lost. I'm lost. Wow. You said for 5 seconds? I thought, no, because, okay. We won't even go into, because I was going to go into spoiler territory, so we won't even go into that one. But yeah, check it out if you haven't seen Umbrella Academy. It's good, everybody, of course. Like, why wouldn't it be, The comic book was good if you haven't read that one too, and then we'll get into a little bit of extra stuff on it. Some cool stuff that's coming out for Umbrella Academy later on in the episode. So yeah, stick around for that one. And yes, I see in chat J-Lab was like, no, we're not crazy people like Emma. Emma stayed up all night and watched every single episode.
Oh my god, she stayed up till 7:40, and she actually didn't go to bed until like 9:30 and woke up at 2.
Well, I mean, that's kind of her tradition, though. She does that with the Marvel shows. You know how
Oh,
Emma is.
no. It was hilarious because she was messaging me and she was like, "I didn't mean to, like, watch all of it in one sitting. I was just gonna, like, go to bed at 4 AM, and then here I am. I couldn't stop." I was like, "You say that every single time, and it sounds like you have a deep problem.
But
We're here for you."
I think
Admitting it is the first step.
I 100% agree with you. The
Yeah.
other thing is her saying it casually, like, I was just going to go to bed at 4 in the morning. That's not regular, you know. So, well,
It's regular for her.
well, we'll have to get the intervention ready for that one. But like I said before, we've got a ton of stuff to talk about today. So let's get right into it. The first story is all for you, Rachel. First story is 112% for you. 3 classic Lord of the Ring characters reportedly confirmed for the Amazon series. As we all know, Lord of the Rings is very near and dear to Rachel's heart.
Yeah, I wish I had Adam here with me because he's my other fellow Lord of the Rings fan.
He is. I mean, if he wasn't busy as well with his work, we definitely need him back on the show too. But you know, so take a memo, Beth, please, to make sure that you contact Adam after the show. Thank you.
Yeah, please harass him so he comes back on the show. We miss him.
Blink if you got it. All right, thank you.
I saw the eyebrow raise.
So yeah, 3 characters, Lord of the Rings episode. If you guys didn't know that Lord of the Rings, or Amazon is putting on a Lord of the Rings series that's going to be set. What is it like? It's before the actual Lord of the Rings show, right? Or movies, right?
Yeah, it's before Hobbit, before all of that. I actually forget which age it is because it's not really like covered in any of the books. It's kind of like all brand new. It's like all brand new content, but just set in the same universe. I think it's before the Silmarillion or right after it. So it
So,
kind of makes sense that
all
these
right,
3
hold on.
characters are
You
coming back.
gotta explain to the people what is Sumerian.
I can't say it. I get tongue-tied when I say it, but it's like a prequel book that Tolkien wrote. And so this is like way, way back, like back in the day. I've only like read like bits and parts of it. I haven't read it all the way through because I'm not gonna lie, Tolkien books are very difficult to read, but they're worth it.
Uh-oh, they kind of throwing shade in the chat for you with the fake fan Lord of the
Oh,
Rings.
whatever.
I will vouch for Rachel. She is a hardcore Lord of the Rings fan. So will any of these names pop out to you? So it says reportedly there's going to be Sauron. Of course, that's not everybody knows that one.
Yeah.
Galadriel? Galadriel?
Galadriel, sir. How
Okay, first of all, these are made up names. These are made up names that
But
are
Galadriel, she is a queen. She is the ultimate babe. She's played by Kate Blanchett. How can you not say that?
Is
What?
she?
Yes.
Okay,
She
I
is
mean,
gorgeous.
forgive me.
I will not forgive you,
I
but
did not
continue.
know. And then the last one, so Sauron,
Can you say that?
Galadriel, and Elrond.
Ooh, bravo. Yes, good job.
Is he related to Hubbard? Elrond Hubbard?
I
Guy
have no
that
idea who that is,
did
but no.
did Scientology?
No. No, he's played by Agent Smith in the Matrix movies.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
he's Arwen's dad. He's the king of Rivendell.
Okay, all right. Well, you're getting a little nerdy there.
Well, I can go into it. Galadriel, she is the queen of Lothlorien.
Wait,
which
is she
all
the one that declined the ring?
Yeah, she kind of like she could feel herself kind of like getting like poisoned by like the desire to get the ring, and then she denied it, and she went over to the Grey Havens after.
Hell's the Grey Havens?
The Grey Havens is kind of like the best way to describe it would be kind of like heaven. It's where all like the elves came from originally, and that's why they leave Middle Earth and they go back to the Grey Havens, and so they can live like eternally peaceful without mortals and everything like that.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, did you never watch like Lord of the Rings? That's where Frodo and all of them went to afterwards.
I thought they all died at the end.
Well, kind of. They went to the Grey Havens. Yeah, they all like sailed off to the Grey Havens to like live peacefully and.
I literally thought that was just a metaphor for saying they all fell in the lava, and then they're in like quote unquote heaven or whatever now, right?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't die, but they are kind
sure?
of.
I mean, it feels like it.
I
Feels
mean,
like it did.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you are wrong at the same time.
Okay, so that makes no sense. You know what? All right. Beth, you're going to have to Google that for me. Let me go on with the story here. According to a tweet from theonering.net, that's already okay.
I love the OneRing.net. I used to when they first made that site, I would go on there daily. I would always like read all the stuff they had, play the games. I love that site.
Okay. All right. OneRing.net. I really thought it was like some no-name, nobody knew this one, but
I know it's the official Lord of the Rings site.
It's the official?
Yeah, it's the official one.
I'm with GG Gamer in chat. Didn't even know that existed.
You guys suck.
So it says those three will appear. Early reports pegged more. Okay, I'm gonna butcher these names. All right.
Okay, I want to hear you try to say it.
Early reports pegged Morfydd Clark, right?
Yep, good.
As playing the role of young Galadriel.
No, I'm not about this.
Galadriel.
You said it. Galadriel.
I said it right the first time.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, no, I'm saying no. I don't like this.
Wow.
I think it should be like the original actors playing them. Because
so you don't want Morfydd Clark to play it.
No. I feel like it should be Cate Blanchett. I mean, they have the technology to make them look kind of younger, so if they want to make them look like the same age from the original movies, they could totally do that. And I don't feel like they would oppose to reprising those roles,
He may look a little different now. Like it's been how many? No, I'm talking about the Lord of the Rings, the Matrix dude.
Oh yeah, but the CGI. If they can make Samuel L. Jackson look young in Captain Marvel, they could do that.
But you want them? Okay, so already this is a very expensive project. Like you know this Lord of the Rings one. They're throwing big bucks at this one. So you want them to not just CGI pretty much everything that's going to be around them, because they're not going to do sets. They're going to do CGI.
They're filming in New Zealand. They're actually going there and they're going to do on-site location, kind of like they did in Lord of the Rings, because The Hobbit, they did a lot of CGI and it just kind of looked like garbage.
They did a lot of CGI in Lord of the Rings too, though.
They did, but they used a lot of tricks, especially for the sizing tricks for showing the dwarfs and the hobbits being smaller. They used kind of like perspective, where like somebody would actually be standing really far away, or they would film that and then kind of composite with like another film where people look normal size.
Oh, okay. Oh, for like the hobbits and elves are like super tall type of. Okay.
Yeah, so they did use CGI, but it was just like little things to enhance it. Where the Hobbit, they just used CGI completely. So.
And then, mind you, this is a different age, so there's probably going to be different things in the environment. But besides that, my original point was you want them to spend a whole bunch of money for the full season, because the guy is probably going to be in it the whole season, to CGI him to make him look younger the whole time.
Yeah. I want him to look like his self from Lord of the Rings.
I don't know if I don't know if they would want to shell out the money that it takes to do that.
Okay, well, here's my points. If they could do it for The Hobbit, they can do it for this, because they're not going to be main characters. They're going to be just like characters in there for like just a little bit. That won't be that much money. And it's Jeff Bezos' company. He has unlimited money. He could afford it.
I mean,
it'd be chump change for him.
He does. Like that. Yeah. That's no lie. I mean,
this is a good investment. This is something that
it's a good investment.
It's a good investment. It would make me really happy. I will email him personally and say, please, Jeff Bezos, can you just do this?
I was going to say, is it a good investment, or is it just you want it to be a good investment because you're a big Lord of the Rings fan?
A little bit of column A and a little bit of column B.
Cate Blanchett is what says one of the great elves of Middle Earth, portrayed by Cate Blanchett, Peter Jackson's movies. Hugo Weaving played Elrond Hubbard and Lord of the Rivendell in those films. I mean, basically, it's Lord of the River Dance,
oh
whatever.
God. Yeah. Okay.
The villain of Sauron was played by humanoid form, or in humanoid form by Salah Baker,
Hmm.
which I mean you can't even tell because he's got the helmet on, right, the whole time.
Yeah, he was fully covered. Yeah.
While Alan Howard voiced the antagonist in the Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings, Return of
Hmm.
the Kings, Sauron disguised as a necromancer appeared in the Hobbit movies, where he was
Hmm.
played by Benedict Cumberbatch, which is
Yes.
something new that we found out today, right?
Yeah, because when I read the notes, I was like, "That's wrong, Aaron. You got this wrong. He plays Smog. He doesn't play Sauron." And then you had to point out like it wasn't my fault. Don't get mad at me. I copy and
Exactly.
pasted from IG. I was like, "All right, hold up. I need to look this up. Like, why would he play two voices in the same movie?" Turns out he did, and I
Yeah.
feel like that's really weird. Yeah, he actually does do the voice for Sauron, which honestly, having Sauron in the Hobbit movie, it was weird to begin with. They just threw in a whole bunch of random stuff that, in the end,
It
didn't
doesn't
really
really
make sense.
matter.
Didn't really matter, and it just kinda I don't know. I wasn't really about it. It was just too much fan fiction. Just take out the 2nd movie and just have the 1st and the last. There you go.
Okay. All right. I mean,
But
the movie comes out, or not the movie. The film is set to be. Our filming is set to resume in September in New Zealand, like you said. So we're not
mhm,
getting this series till most likely, I don't know, maybe the
and
end or beginning of 2022, maybe.
I'm guessing end of 2022.
That would be crazy.
Because, like, they have to do all the filming, right? And then they have to do all the editing. The editing is probably gonna take about, like, 2 years because all the CGI they have to do.
Yeah, and you want them to add age reducing CGI as well on top of that as well.
Yeah, I'll talk to my good friend Bezos. We'll see what we can
Okay.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. All right. Let's move right along. How you doing down there, Beth? Okay, cool. All right. So the next story we're going to talk about, Microsoft has confirmed some things that I feel like should just already be confirmed with video games anyway. They confirmed that Halo
Mhm.
Infinite multiplayer will be running at 120 frames per second. That's probably for your PC people or maybe the Xbox Series X people. And then also the multiplayer will be free to play, which I don't know why that's news. When's the last time that we actually had to pay for multiplayer?
Well, don't you have to, like, buy those subscriptions or, like, online subscriptions so you could actually play multiplayer?
I mean, yeah, for like Xbox or like your PlayStation and stuff like that, but like it's never been really news. I don't understand.
Hmm.
So anyway,
Yeah, that's weird.
after a leak from an Irish retailer gave up the goods, Microsoft has confirmed the news that Halo Infinite will include free-to-play multiplayer mode, and it's running at 120 frames per second. The news wasn't revealed during last week's Xbox Series X gameplay, which we talked about that the last show, and that was disappointing. And that disappointed many gamers with the state of its graphics, which I saw some articles on that as well. They were talking about people complaining about how the graphics looked, but I feel like that wasn't a big deal. Did you watch that?
No, I well, it's like you mean like in the Xbox, like, game release and everything that they showed?
Uh huh.
Yeah, I mean, it looked fine to me, but I also didn't really pay attention to it because Halo isn't not super obsessed with it like
Oh,
Emma
okay.
is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, I watch your guys' streams, but
Yes. She's referring to Emma and I are playing through the Halo series leading up to this actual Infinite.
they're
Um,
kinda playing the worst one. They're playing OTDS or whatever
First,
it is.
wow.
You don't really care about it?
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to figure out how to ban you from. You didn't even say it right. ODT. Oh wow.
Yeah, I got tongue-tied, it's fine.
You do
It's
just as good as I do with the freaking Lord of the Rings names. So
cool. Now we can both be disappointed in each other, it's fine.
that's terrible. That's extremely horrible. Um, So what do they say in chat? Because I saw Squiggle say something. He said they mean you don't have to buy the game at all to play multiplayer, which I don't think that's right.
Mhm.
I don't think that's. I think you still have to buy the game.
Well, it's gonna be free on Game Pass, right? 'Cause that's
It's
what
not.
free means.
Wow. Yeah. If you consider you paying a monthly fee free, then yeah, that's 100% free. But
Yeah.
since you're paying monthly, I would probably say no, that's not free. You're getting the game at a discounted rate.
Yeah.
So there you go. I don't know. I'm going to be getting it. Like I said, I like Halo. It's going to be interesting to see how this Halo open world is going to be. But I don't know.
I don't know. I might wait for it to like come out and see how everybody likes the multiplayer, because that was the thing. Like, I did play a lot of Halo, but I only played multiplayer. I never played the actual story because I'm sorry, I know I'm going to upset a lot of people, but the story just did not seem that interesting to me.
Okay, here's the thing. Like, I like Halo, but I'm not playing Halo for the story per se. Like, I'm playing for the action, the shooting. Like Fitz said in chat, the battle rifle. Well, he just said the battle rifle will be free in regular multiplayer, but I'm just referring to him. So I like the shooting and stuff like that. It's just it's a mindless shooter, and it's one of those games that I've played since I was in high school, type of thing. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, like used to it, I guess. Just like this is just a part of my gaming life.
Yeah, I got that.
So
kind of like me in The Sims, that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I don't have an obsession where I'm constantly on it. So
hey, I haven't played it in a few weeks, so you should be proud.
I feel like you go on like incognito mode to play, so nobody can see that you're playing. Yeah, exactly.
No.
Exactly.
No,
you know why? Because I've called multiple things, especially like Strider in chat right now is making you a little something. Called what that was like in a heartbeat.
You
didn't
did.
even have to see it. So, I mean,
it's going to be a surprise for stream. It's really cool.
It is actually very cool. Strider in chat, you did a very good job on that one. I'm excited to see it live on stream on Rachel's channel.
Yeah.
Squills in chat says Phil Spencer specifically said Halo is going to be free to play with a battle pass system, so you don't have to buy Halo Infinite to play multiplayer. Really? Well, I'll have to.
Do you have to buy the battle pass? Like, it's kind of like the Game Pass.
Then it's the same thing, right? You're just buying the game, but at paying a different thing, right?
Microtransactions.
Okay, I mean, if it's free to play, if that's what the chat is saying, I'll have Beth check on that. Beth, can you please put that down and check on the legitimacy of that? Because if it's a free to play game and it's supposed to run at a high frame rate with good graphics, going to be on both platforms, the next Xbox Series X and on the Xbox One, that's a bold move for your AAA title on your console.
Yeah, because usually they make them limited to just the new console. So you're like, oh, I have to buy it now so I could play the new version or the new game.
It's like Strider is saying it's a model that's been around for forever. It's nothing new. I understand that, but I'm saying it's new for your flagship game, your big title. Like it's a system seller per se. Like people were like, oh, when you think Xbox, you think Halo with it. Like they go together. What's that for PlayStation? Ooh, I don't know if they have one, do they?
I don't think they do.
Son. Dang.
I know. I honestly feel terrible because I used to play my
PlayStation God of War
all the time.
God of War? Yeah, what about God of War? Would you put that on that level?
Yeah, I would say God of War or was it Horizon Zero Dawn?
That's too new. That's too new. That's too new. Yeah, because
I feel like for like a new one, that's like a really good, strong title, though.
It's a good, strong title. Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from the strength of the title, but the thing I'm saying is like Xbox original, you had Halo. Xbox 360, you had Halo. Xbox One, you had Halo. That's already three generations of Xbox players right there. PlayStation, I don't know if they have anything that goes back to their original PlayStation that stayed exclusive all the way up till now. And
I think it would be God of War then.
God of War is probably the closest thing because PlayStation 2 had it, PlayStation 3 had it, PlayStation 4 had it. So that's probably the closest thing. Beth, go ahead and check that out again for me, just in case we're wrong.
I think you're overloading her with work. Just hit the brakes.
She's the intern, Rachel. She knew what she signed up for. She's the intern, all right?
I'm sure she signed up 100% willingly. She wasn't forced to do this.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
She has not
Okay.
taken her eyes off that computer, and that's what I love about her. She's dedicated to the cause. Let's move on to the next story here. Let's move right on to the next one. The Last of
Oh,
Us
man.
TV producers says HBO series will enhance the original game.
Mhm.
Neither of us played this game, correct?
No, but I watched Emma play again, Emma's Guys, and I watched her play throughout the whole second one. So I got spoilers for the whole first game, and I don't know why I did this because I know I really want to play it.
Wow. That
I know.
okay. That's all right. I played the first one. I definitely played the first one
Okay.
all the way through. I want to give credit to a chatter, Special Cases. I
Mhm.
think he bought me the game because it was either Special Cases or another chatter. But they bought me the game, and it was like the Game of the Year edition, which was awesome. And I got to play it all the way through, but I think I lost a little of the um, specialness of it, of playing the game, because I played it years after, or like
Yeah.
a long time after, so I didn't get that like, oh, this is a brand new game. And I don't know, it was a good game, it just didn't crazy wow me, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I know.
uh
I didn't play back in the day just because like back then I didn't really play scary games. It gave me too much anxiety. Um, but now I like actually really really love it. So I kind of want to go back and play it.
okay, I
I saw
can.
your face. I saw that face you made.
I mean, it's not scary though. It wasn't scary. That's why
It's
that
because
was the face was.
well, I mean, it's because like the zombies and everything. Like I used to have like really bad social anxiety, so whenever like there was something that was like zombies and it was like a big huge horde of, like big huge crowd, basically a horde, it would kind of just make me feel tense, even like movies, video games, anything like that.
Okay, I mean, all right. I mean,
All right.
that's
Wow, you make me feel
that's
like I'm
fine.
a
Hey,
freak over here.
I said nothing at all. I said okay.
Your face said
I said
everything.
okay.
Everything I
I
needed to know
said
over here.
all right. That's what I said. Let the record show. That's the two things I said. Okay, and all right.
Mhm.
The last of
Anyways.
the Last of Us HBO series producer Craig Mazin has promised that the TV show adaptation will not undo the popular Naughty Dog PlayStation game. Speaking on the BBC Radio 5 Live's Chernobyl special, Mazin, the creator of the remarkable miniseries about the 1986 Soviet nuclear disaster, opened up about the current project that he's working on with Naughty Dog Neil Druckmann. As he explained the careful process behind adapting The Last of Us for television, assuring fans that they plan to expand the source material rather than undo it. I think fans of something worry, or what is it? I think fans of something worry that when the property gets licensed to someone else, those people don't really understand it and are going to change it. And I understand what he's saying. And that
Yeah.
actually, like, if you're a fan of this series, Last of Us, it's probably comforting to hear stuff like that. Like, you wouldn't want to hear your favorite game be put in the hands of, I don't know, the guys that did the eighth season of Game of Thrones. You know,
Ooh, no. But
which actually,
have you seen his miniseries Chernobyl?
no, I have not.
Oh, it is so good. It's okay, so I'm really excited that he's gonna be a part of it because I feel like his style can really fit the aesthetic and the feeling of the actual show, the whole post-apocalyptic feeling that's really dark, but
Okay.
keeps you interested and isn't overly trying to be, like, dark for the sake of being dark. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and then, what was it? I think, like, what was it? He interviewed a lot of people who actually were there, like, during that, like, the whole, like, nuclear disaster and everything, so he could be as accurate as possible.
The
He did change huh?
he interviewed like people that were at Chernobyl.
When that whole, like, thing, like, went down and, like, the actual facts of, like, what actually happened because in Russia, they were hiding a lot of stuff and trying to, like, make it seem like it wasn't a big deal, they were lying to their people, and result of that, like, a lot of people died.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't seen. I know you said you watched it and you said it was a good one, and
Mhm.
but
You did?
I haven't watched it just yet. I haven't
Well,
watched it.
you should check it out, and, he stayed pretty, like, true to like actual events, but he did change a few things. But I feel like they were good changes. Like he instead of having a group of scientists who helped out the main characters, he changed it to like one female scientist. So it gave it didn't like actually change the story, but instead it just kind of gave them like more female representation, which I thought was like really, really cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So if he does do changes, I don't think it would actually affect the main story. It would just be like little minor things like that.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to see if they said anything about if they're going to go with the actual characters that are like the main ones.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, like if they do Ellie.
Yeah, like if they do Ellie and they do, I hope they. I don't know, because it's like there's a world there. It's still
Yeah.
just basically the Walking Dead. There's a world there, so I don't know
Mhm.
if they're gonna just stick with the video game characters or if they're gonna make new ones.
Well,
Uh, what?
did they say they're going to base it off of like the same time period as the first one or the second one?
I'm not really saying. Not too much information
Because
is coming out about it. I don't know. It's
there's that whole
interesting.
like time skip, so they could definitely like if they wanted to start off from the end of like the first movie, they definitely have like a few years till the second movie or
Yeah,
the second game.
yeah. They got a lot of room to work with. They got a lot of room to work with. But okay, so here's a question for you. Like what game would you want to see turned into a TV series?
Oh, Mass Effect.
Okay, so like if you were to take Mass Effect and you would turn into a TV series, would you rather
Mhm.
them have just a whole new character or have Shepard as the focal point?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's hard.
That's
I
how
don't
I'm
know.
approaching it with this one. Like I'm with you too. I would love to see a Mass Effect one, but
Yeah.
do I want them to, maybe do another Spectre? See what other Spectres were doing, or do I
Mhm.
want them to potentially mess up Shepard?
Yeah, I think like Shepard, they wouldn't actually be able to because like every time she was on the Normandy or he, I
And
don't know.
see,
I
that's the
feel
other
like
thing. Yeah. Well, who,
yeah,
what are we making Shepard like?
right? I think they should definitely do like a different Spectre or like a different like main character because I feel like doing Shepard itself like wouldn't work because every time they were on like the actual Normandy and actually doing stuff or were a Spectre, it was in the game. So they couldn't really do anything before or after, you know? But it would be cool to see like returning characters like Garrus and Tali.
Yeah, like cameos throughout the whole thing from them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think I would be down for that, like, same universe, but new characters, just few cameos from, like, familiar characters in the other games.
in chat, Schmill says if they try to retell the game story, more people will not like it than be okay with it. I understand that too, because if you try to retell the game story, you may have had a different gameplay than I had a different gameplay, especially for something like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. JLap in chat also says Mass Effect, the story of David Anderson or specters from other species. That'd be kind of cool. Like
Yeah,
I,
I'd be super down for that.
I would like to see Anderson. The only problem, no, JLab, I'm gonna take it back with Anderson because Anderson was voiced by Keith David, right? And if Keith David isn't going to play that role, then I don't want to see anybody else in it. Like he's too tied with that one. So
I mean, it's
um,
true, but it would've been really cool to see him back in his prime. Like, I
I
would love to see that.
I just want to see him like, yeah, no, that'd be cool. But I want to see Keith David. Like that's what I want to see. So
Yeah.
I don't know, and I can't even remember why he stopped being a Spectre because he was like the first
Uh,
human one, right?
he was going to be the one of the first human ones. I think that Turian, like, the one that, like, goes crazy in the first game, I forget his name.
I know what you're talking the one that actually touches the beacon the first time or whatever.
Yeah, and you're basically, like, hunting him down the whole
Yeah,
time. I think
yeah,
it was
yeah.
him that was doing his review, and he kinda, like, sabotaged him because, they're really against humans, if I remember correctly.
It's always the Turians. Yeah, they don't like. I thought they weren't we the didn't we have a war with them?
Yes.
Like we were the first person, or they were the first. Like we fought with them first out of everybody.
Yeah.
I got to play that game again. It literally is sitting in on my cabinet over there. I can see it, and I have like
Do it.
I have the trilogy, so I got to get back to that one.
Yeah,
But
do the trilogy, and then we could do multiplayer for the 3rd game, it'll be all great.
I'm all down. I'm all down for it.
Wait,
Uh,
PC or Xbox?
I have Xbox.
Oh. Oh man, a
Wow.
shame, an absolute
Wow.
shame.
Wow. That's okay. All right. So I guess we're moving on then. Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Beth is an Xbox player, so just letting you know that right off the bat.
Nah, she just winked at me. She was like PC for life.
She can't wink. She's forbidden to wink in her contract. So
Wow.
that's what it is. And then the last one. This is kind of all on you, Rachel, because I didn't really get to read the whole thing.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, there was a bunch. You said 30 seconds for each like chapter.
Yeah,
That
30
was not
seconds.
no. That was not 30
Yeah.
seconds. If I'm the Flash,
That's how. Yeah, because like it's like 15 seconds to read it. It does not take that long.
no, it
Yeah.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. So there's a web series called Lore Olympus,
Yes.
created by Rachel Smith, I believe her name is, or Smythe.
Yes. I think it's Smith.
Is it just Smith?
Yeah.
And it's a kind of a retelling or a reimagining, I guess you would say. Oh, you know what, Rachel? You go ahead. You know it way more than I do. So
Oh, but I really loved hearing you explain it.
no. No. I literally have like 5 minutes worth of knowledge on this thing. I kind of read the first beginning and I watched two YouTube videos on it. I watched the interview with the creator and then I watched Webtoon's trailer for it, basically. So it was a lady, she was kind of giving a description of what happened. If you're unfamiliar in chat with this series, Rachel is definitely going to inform you. If you're, listening to this at home, you're in for a treat.
You're definitely in for a treat because it's incredible. It is a very slow burn romance comic, based on like Greek gods and goddesses, but it has like a modern twist. So in the gods realm, like Olympus and all that, they are kind of like in modern times, but if they go to the mortal realm, it's like ancient Greece. So I think that's like kind of like a really cool dynamic because the gods world, they're like way more advanced. They have all the technology, they have phones, so it's very like in our time right now. And the whole story like centers around Persephone, her kind of like discovering her goddess powers and going to Olympus because she was born and raised in the mortal realm with her mother Demeter, and she's like very controlling, very like helicopter mom, like always watching her everything she does.
Say helicopter mom?
Yeah, kind of like those like really possessive moms that's always like making sure they're doing something right and they don't get hurt and just very controlling, you know?
Never heard of that term, helicopter mom, but continue.
Really?
No,
Okay,
I've never
okay.
heard that before.
Wow, all right. Yeah, so yeah, she goes to Olympus, she becomes friends with Artemis. I think it's Artemis. I honestly forgot because it's been 3 months since they've been on hiatus and it's been extremely painful because I'm like, I need the next chapter now. I need to read this. It's an addiction.
I saw that because I went to Webtoon to try to catch up. Wow, voice crack there. I'm going through my second puberty. Excuse me. That it's a very popular web series. Apparently, it had like 4 million. I don't know if they were subscribers or viewers or whatever, just alone on that one web series. But I'd never heard of it. The art style looks familiar. Like maybe I've seen it like online from somebody posting things, but I didn't know that it was more than just that art style or whatever.
Yeah, they have a lot of ads on Instagram. I like and retweet a lot of this stuff on Twitter, so you've probably seen it there.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just like the whole love story between Persephone and Hades, and it's coming back tomorrow.
It's coming back for season 2, apparently. So
Yeah.
now they're not dropping like a bunch of comics at one time, right? They're just gonna do the weekly thing because it said like every Sunday or something like that.
Yeah, every Saturday, a new chapter gets released. Since they were on hiatus for 3 months, all the chapters are free, but they will have like 3 chapters where if you want to read ahead, you could read like 3 right now on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could read ahead, but you have to pay for that, or you could just wait for it to come out weekly for free.
Oh, okay. All right. I would just wait.
Sorry, I'm not good at explaining things apparently, and I'm all flustered, all excited about it.
You're
So.
very excited about this one.
I know I'm talking so fast.
I've never read anything for like what do they call it? Like slice of life, I guess. Type of comic books or manga or anything like that. So it's something that's not really action based. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
everything that I
this
read
is
has like fight scenes and stuff like that. This one does not, right? It's just pure romance thing.
it's kind of pure romance, but it also like deals with a lot of real issues that like
Real
I don't
issues
know, it's
that
kind of
gods go through. What do we
no real issues are like every like day people like kind of like trauma, like things that like most people don't really address, and I feel like they address it in a very like healthy, good way. It's kind of
Okay.
hard because like some of the stuff that happens is pretty like fucked up,
I was gonna
but
say because the first like few I don't know pages or maybe I don't know the
Mhm.
description where they said that Persephone's at a party, she gets a little wasted,
Yes.
and Hades sees her and it's like, oh man, she looks better than my sister. Uh,
Aphrodite, yeah. So they get rid of the whole incest thing between the gods and
oh
everything
really?
because
That's
yeah,
God
so they're
now.
actually not related in
Oh,
Lord
they're
Olympus.
not really okay.
Yeah, Aphrodite is not related to them. Hera is not related to them. Uh, Poseidon, Zeus, and Hades, they are brothers, but yeah,
But
they
yeah,
she wanted to avoid the incest, so I'm like, thank God for that
oh okay.
because then technically Persephone would be his niece.
Yeah, it kind of would be. That's why I was going into this thinking like, is this is just family matters, but
Oh my
grosser?
God.
This is exactly
Keep
what
it in the
this
family. I don't
is.
know.
This is horrible.
No, it's actually really good, but I want to say Apollo is a dick, and I hate him with every fiber of my being.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, I saw a fan, or not a fan, because she wrote the thing. So I saw her
Mhm.
do in that interview. Did you watch the interview that I posted in our chat? How she
Yes.
was casting people to play in the show and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like who she wanted to play Hades and no, but
No, no, I was waiting for you to finish.
oh, okay, yeah, no, and then
Yeah,
she
yeah.
she said one other character, but I don't think I made it that far to know who that was because she wanted
She said Hermes. I think John Mulaney to play
yeah
Hermes.
she wanted John Mulaney per Hermes and she wanted
Mhm.
Christian Bale to play Hades.
I could kind of see that. Yeah,
Really?
a little bit. Yeah, I would say probably somebody else, somebody that could like I don't know.
You thinking somebody younger maybe?
No, because he's an old guy.
Oh, okay, I don't know how old Hades is, so
He's a couple thousand years old.
oh, okay, well then yeah, I guess you can choose anybody then. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Why don't you do the guy from Lord of
Wow.
the Rings, the Rivendell guy? Just have him be
Rivendell?
it.
Oh my
Isn't
God,
that that's
no.
basically the same thing?
No.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be a good Hades.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm even gonna read it. I probably won't. I'm leaning to the sides of that
What?
only because you said it's a slow burn, and I feel like it's gonna be really slow, and I'm gonna lose interest in it.
No, it's a slow burn if you wait like week to week and everything, but if you read it like pretty much all in one sitting or just like in big chunks, it doesn't feel as slow. I honestly the first season, I think it took her 2 years to complete.
Hmm.
And so reading it from like the first chapter to like when before they took this break, it took forever, but I read it every single day. I like the moment it was released, I would drop everything. Like I've actually a few times when we've been streaming, I'm like, wait, pause it. I'm gonna read this real quick. And Emma always gives me shit for it. So
Good lord. All right. If
yeah.
it's that serious, I mean, hey, you're getting the second season coming out. What you said this week, next week,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
second
they're also
season.
gonna be making a cartoon off of it.
That's what I'll probably watch then.
Yeah.
Just let
I think
me
the cartoon would be cool.
wrap it up quicker so I can see. Are they hiring for voice actors? I might have to audition for Hades. I
I'm
don't know.
hmm.
Really?
I don't
Wow.
know, man. I
Wow.
don't think I can have you be Hades because I love him, and I'm like, oh, but that's Aaron.
You know
You
what? I'm
can't.
sending my audition tape right now. Sending my
Oh,
audition
terrible.
tape right now. So if you're listening, Rachel Smythe, Rachel Smith from New Zealand, I would like to audition for Hades and bring my je ne sais quoi to the character. Thank you.
I'll be Hecate, your best friend who gives you shit all the time. So
The hell is Hecate? I don't think I've even heard that
Hecate,
in
ex-
mythology.
what? She's a Greek goddess of like magic and everything.
Does she drink Hecate?
Wow, the puns. Okay, start. All right, next story.
Well, that's
man.
actually all the basic stories we have, but a mixture between Rachel, who did some very diligent work, and intern Beth, looking up some
Wow.
Kickstarter.
It was all me. How dare you give credit to the intern?
Looking up some Kickstarter things, some Kickstarter pages that either have kind of met their goals, but still, they have those stretch goals and things like that. And we want to kind of show some love to that because BYLO is a big supporter of, I don't know, like indie games, indie comic books. And Kickstarter is a good place to go see. Actually, Rachel does it a lot. She always hits us up with different links to different Kickstarters that are out there, like the ones that I know we're not going to be able to get to it today, but like there's that Dice Tower one that's pretty dope.
Ooh, yes.
It's like they have them. The Dice Towers are based off of different classes in D&D.
I think I have mine right here.
You got one to show? You got one to show the people?
I got mine. It's the Rogue Tower, so it looks kind of like a little tavern.
Hey, look,
but it's pretty cool.
That's cool. I thought those were very cool. I'm getting a Paladin one, right?
Yeah, so yours kind of looks like a church. It's really pretty.
It's going to be dope. It's definitely going to be dope. I can't wait to paint those too. That's the other thing. We gotta do a whole bunch of stuff because like we still have our uncanny characters we got to paint. Yes. Strider did an amazing job building the tower that we're going to be using for Uncanny with the 3D printer and everything like that. We got to paint that thing out.
Yeah, it's basically based off a Stark Avenger Tower. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
All the windows there. All those windows.
I don't know how that's going to look because I haven't really imagined how to paint that. Like
I have an idea. I think if we just like pick out like three colors, like three main colors, I think it'll be good.
Okay. All right. Are you thinking like maybe with our actual theme colors that we have for Uncanny? Because we have like the purple, gold, and
silver.
And like silver, yeah.
Yeah, if we use like,
I was gonna say, where those colors even come from?
Well, I don't know. You have like purple for a lot of things, so that kind of like we picked that, and like yellow, gold is kind of like a complementary color of purple, and we just got silver because it was there.
Well, all right. And then Momo Deary, can't forget to give her a shout out. She's the artist on the logo and the symbol as well. So definitely check out her work.
Yeah, she's an incredible artist.
She is.
Like she does a lot of stuff for my channel, Emma's channel, and pretty much everybody.
Yeah, she does a lot. She does Sea of Thieves things as well. Isn't she in like a group? Like she's in a Sea of Thieves group.
It's the Notorious Arena. They kind of do like it's like it's not like an official Sea of Thieves tournament, but they do like it's like the biggest one, like a biggest fan base Sea of Thieves tournament. And I was actually watching on Twitch today, and it's really cool. And their overlays and graphics are like professional because Momo did it.
Of course. But back to the Kickstarter stuff, of course.
Wait, before we change, are we going to be releasing our Uncanny pretty soon?
We will. The final episode for the prequel should be releasing just as soon as I send it to our lovely editor, our sound editor. He's in chat right now, GG Gamer, Galen. And when that comes out, we'll put it all in a group so where everybody can go and listen to the full. Like I think it's up to like 6 or 7 hours for the whole thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like a whole like prequel to our main campaign that we're going to be doing.
Yeah,
it's like set in like a whole was it summer camp when they're like teenagers, like 15,
around teenagers, right?
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. Shan Murphy, she's this artist on Twitter. She's actually making us a really cool custom, almost comic book cover of our characters at the camp, and we'll be releasing that with our full set of episodes for the prequel.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to get everything in one big thing, just to kind of, I don't know, have everything feel like it's like a complete package for people to just kind of look at the cover art and listen to the episodes and stuff like that. And I got Beth working overtime on getting that stuff all prepared and everything like that. Wow. So it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Interns know what they sign up for. How many times do I have to tell you that?
I'm petitioning to free Beth. Hashtag
No.
free Beth.
Hashtag
Please
she
make this
needs
a
to.
trend.
No, that is not gonna trend at all. Beth knows what she's here for, and she's enjoying her job. She's
I
enjoying her
know.
job. Look at the smile on
We'll
her
see chat.
face. Look at her smile on her
There's
face.
no smile. There's in her contract it says she cannot smile, she cannot show emotion, she cannot wink apparently. So
She can't wink. She cannot
yeah,
wink. That is true. But she can.
I
She
I
can
did
smile.
not
She
approve
chose
of
not
this
to smile.
intern contract.
As long as she did. As long as she
Strider
did.
says her ice cream saved me, and yes, I can confirm.
First
they
of
do.
all, you can't even see through the special glasses that she's wearing. Um, so that's that. I didn't even realize that we hired an intern with other glasses. Like, geez, that's you, Steven, and Adam all wear glasses now. I'm the only person. Well, I guess I
You
just
got your
have to
fake
be.
glasses?
It's got to be, cursed with this perfect sight. So
Wow. Get out of here. Whatever, you're still lactose intolerant, so it's fine.
that's a perfectly normal thing for
But he
every
can't
human.
eat pizza, so he suffers.
I can eat pizza. Anyway, the first Kickstarter one, we didn't even get to our Kickstarter stuff. The first Kickstarter game is coming. I can't even know the name of the studio. Let me pull them up real quick.
The game is called Death Ground Survival Horror.
Yeah, Death Ground. So here's the thing that I was really excited about this game, because this game is a solo or co-op survival horror game, and it throws you into this like situation where you're going against AI dinosaurs. So think the final or the third act of Jurassic Park. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's you by yourself or with a group of friends traversing around these like creepy warehouse type of industrial areas, while by being stalked by different type of dinosaurs. One thing, like, we play multiplayer games here, our co-op games here at Before You Log Off. I mean, Rachel joined us a while back when we were playing, when we really got back into Sea of Thieves, and we really got into that. Red Dead Redemption, yeah. Like this, I love co-op games. Me personally, I really love co-op games, but I never get to really play co-op horror games. Like,
or dinosaur games. I don't feel like there's really any. There's like Dinosaur Zoo Tycoon.
Not since Dino Crisis have we really had a game, like an action type of game with dinosaurs that I can think of. I mean, there's probably been some, but just nothing like bigger, you know? So this game here, well, right when it said survival co-op horror game, I was already hooked on it.
Same here.
So it does some cool things though, and it has kind of like this, how would you say, this like circle of life or like situation thing where it's like this is how the games go, and it reminded me of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Fitz in chat reminded Turok, and Squiggles said Ark had dinosaurs in it, but I couldn't remember those two. Sorry. Thank you, chat, though. Thank you. So, like I said, it has kind of like this circle of life thing. I'm trying to get to the picture right now. I think I just lost it. So when it drops you into the game, you'll have your spawn point, right? Then you have the mission to go and extract loot, So you're going through the thing, you're dodging different type of animals. You're kind of not really solving puzzles, I didn't see. It looked like you were like hacking things. Just to maybe like open gates to get to different locations, to get different loot, to help you survive more and stuff like that. And then you have to make it to an extraction point and get everybody out.
You know what it actually kind of sounds like? It kind of sounds like Left 4 Dead, but with dinosaurs.
That might be actually.
Because like you didn't like get loot and you didn't really level up, but you kind of like did the same thing. You were like in a certain spawn point, and then at the end you went to an extraction point, and you just kind of went in this loop until you finished the whole chapter.
Yeah, and I like that because it gives you kind of an objective, it gives you purpose, I feel, instead of you just like living in this world and trying to survive when the sun goes down type of thing. Yeah. They're going to have different. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm like interrupting. I was just going to say, though, I do like how the characters, they all have like their own like special skill sets.
That's what I was just about to get into. Yeah. I like that too.
It's kind of like Dead by Daylight in that fact. So it's like the good things of Dead by Daylight and the good things of Left 4 Dead put together, and it has dinosaurs. I'm already sold.
So they have 3 classes that they show on their Kickstarter that I can see. They have the engineer. He has the hack systems such as doors, alarms, power grids, and other tools. You got the scout that has the motion detector. And if you've ever played like, what was it, Alien Isolation, I think it was.
Yeah.
They have like that radar system, which if you're watching live on twitch.tv/before you log off, you can see in the little bottom corner, there's like the little radar that shows you kind of where potential dangers could be as well. Then you have, so that was a scout. And then you have the hunter with hunting instincts that let you sense the surroundings and high caliber and you have a high caliber rifle. So I guess you can maybe like somehow see dinosaurs or track dinosaurs or something like that if you're the hunter class.
Yeah, you could probably just like see them better at nighttime and see like their footprints, like you could track them.
So this was already funded, but it still has stretch goals that you can go to their Kickstarter page if you guys were interested in it and donate and get on their list and stuff like that. If you're watching live, I put we both put it in the chat.
Yeah, same time.
But it got funded pretty fast too.
Yeah, it got funded like immediately. Today's the 31st, like as recording, and it says it has 14 days to go. So it looks like they have like little prizes and everything, so or like little rewards and like different editions of the game. So if you want, you could still like donate to them even though they're way past their goal, or you can wait till it goes onto Steam because it looks like it will be on Steam.
I think I'm gonna have to at least try this one out. I like now that I got the new PC. I hope they have controller support.
Nah, use a keyboard and mouse, man.
Nah, you know why? Also too, because like I said, with this PC, I have a trackball, and it's not because I use it for working. Like a trackball to me is better for that one.
You're so old, man.
Wow, that's not an old thing. How dare you? How
like an old thing. I'm sorry.
Dare you? Trackball for life, everybody. Trackball for life. That's what it is. But yeah, go check it out, everybody. This game looks amazing. They got a trailer on their Kickstarter as well. Death Ground. It's a dope one. That's definitely a dope one. The other thing I saw, I think I was on the Kickstarter page when I was looking these up because you send links in there, and on each one I was like, oh, it says hashtag Black Lives Matter on there. So I'm like, there's a lot of developers that promote, and then I just realized, oh, it's just Kickstarter that's doing Black Lives Matter. But anyway, it's all good. Yeah.
Actually, I do want to say, I'm looking at the rewards right now, and it looks like their top reward. You could help them design a custom in-game T-Rex, so that would be in-game. And if you donate enough, I don't know how much it is. I'm trying to look for it, but it's pretty cool.
It's probably one of the top tier ones, isn't it?
It's a lot.
How much?
Ooh, 10K.
10K, and you can make your own T-Rex, huh?
And it will be in the game.
I mean, let's be honest. Everybody in chat right now is millionaires, so they got that. So go on over there, guys, and get yourself your own customized T-Rex. Is it like just one person can do it, or is it multiple people can make their, does it show how many slots for that one?
Let me scroll back down to it.
Because I know they have things where it's just like, oh, we only allow 3 people to make, a T-Rex at 10K.
Right?
$10,000.
It does not say.
Oh, well, then it sounds like it's unlimited. Everybody, go over there and make your own 10K T-Rex. That's what you're doing, everybody. Yeah. Let's see.
I wish I just had this is chump change. Here you go.
I mean, don't we all, right? What is money anyway, right? What is riches anyway?
Evil.
Terrible. Next one we got on here is the Umbrella Academy game is on Kickstarter as well, everybody. So you've seen the comic books, you've seen the TV show, now play the game.
The card game. The
card game, which is very, very, in my opinion, reminiscent of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you check out, you want to put that link in there. I don't want to double link.
Yeah, I got you.
So if you guys check out the link and check out the Umbrella Academy card game, it actually looks Really
I'm
cool.
gonna pause you real quick.
What happened?
Hello, Lunchbox. Steven's in chat right now. He says, "I love and miss you guys. I miss you too. I wish you were
Oh,
here because now I'm alone with Aaron. So thank you."
first of all, you're alone with us because don't forget Beth, the intern down there.
She doesn't. You didn't give her a voice. You took away her mic. You're making her be silent, just like she's not really there.
Let's go ahead and get things correct. First, I never gave her a mic, so I couldn't take away a mic that I never gave her. All right. And she's focused on chat. That's what she's doing. She's focusing on chat. She's very interactive in chat. She's been doing it all stream. If you see her putting the different posts and stuff like that for our Discord and Twitter and all that type of stuff. So yeah, she's invaluable. She's invaluable. I'm already liking what I see so far. So keep up the work, Beth.
J-Lop says it's almost like she's an infinite loop video. And you know what? I kind of have to agree with him.
Nah, that's just the lights playing with your eyes. That's what that is. That's the lights playing with your eyes. But back to the card game. So the card game is basically you playing as one of the, I believe, 6 children that were in the series. So, you know, you got the ape guy. Crap, what are the names? I'm already forgetting all the names.
Vanya?
Cloud, Vanya, or Klaus, right? That's what his name is?
Yeah. Klaus, Ben.
Klaus.
Ben's the guy with the tentacles that come out of his stomach.
Yeah, so in the card game, it's Space Boy because he's the monkey guy. There's the Kraken who is oh man, what was his name in the show? No, Kraken is not Ben.
What?
Ben is the horror because he's got a tentacle coming out of his thing on that card. The Kraken is
Diego.
Diego. Right? Thank you, J-Lap.
Yeah.
Yes.
J-Lap, I just said it.
Oh, I just read the chat. I thought you were reading chat.
Jeez. No.
You got who else is it? And then all the cards have their special abilities. So like if you're Space Boy and you play his card, you get to double the hit points on any card that you play. Like basically what it is like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh! You have your attack number, and you're trying to out attack the enemies that you're going against, and they have different enemy cards from the comic books put into the game. And I want to say it's one of those things too where you can play like co-op with your friends. Yeah, it's 1 to 6 players, ages 12 and up, of course, and it takes 20 minutes. And I don't know if you guys have ever played games like this, or I don't know, Rachel, if you've ever played a game similar like this.
I used to play Pokemon cards.
Okay. Beth, put it in the record that we will never mention that again on the show, please.
What?
We'll move right along. I'm just saying
Pokemon is great.
Pokemon the game, maybe. The cards.
Did you not collect Pokemon cards?
Not at all. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid. I played Yu-Gi-Oh.
But even if you didn't play the cards, you still collected them.
No. Oh.
Wow, your childhood was sad.
Oh, wow. Wow. Fitz in chat says, is this a deck building game? No, not a deck building game. Because you really kind of just, no, it's not a deck building game. You kind of just play the cards that are dealt to you. So you don't really have a deck to build out.
I would say it's like a cross between like Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic and just like a board game. So it has like a set cards, and they're not going to like build off of that. They're not going to be releasing like new ones. This is just like its own contained game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know how to explain stuff. I got this.
But it's cool. Each of the little cards have different abilities. Like already, you should already know, since the Umbrella Academy, it's already reached its goal. They were going for 30,000, and they are at currently of this day, which is the 31st. They're at 164,000, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah, and they have 29 days to go, and every Kickstarter usually starts at like 30 days. So within a day, they've they've tripled their goal.
It says on their thing, it says 100% funded in less than an hour.
Damn.
That's ridiculous.
They released it at the perfect time then.
Yeah. I'm a little upset that on their featured in Rolling Stones, Bleeding Cool, Looper, I don't see Before You Log Off on here. That's it's a little, I'm going to have to write some people on there. Beth, please get on that and understand. I need to understand why we weren't featured on their Kickstarter.
Oh, to be fair, we are just talking about them right now.
Yeah, but they should just automatically know.
Oh, so
putting.
like they should be sidekicks.
Yes, I
Oh,
mean,
okay,
do
gotcha.
they not have superpowered people on their staff?
Mhm,
Exactly,
possibly, maybe.
exactly. But I'm looking forward to this one too. I've played some Kickstarter tabletop games and card games. Had to do some reviews when I was writing for Nerd Reactor on some Kickstarter stuff, which is pretty interesting. And I like the creativity that people are out there when they come to actual like physical games, like these card games or board games, stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see how this one turns out.
Yeah.
You said you had one more, right?
Yeah, one more. So the other one would be, was it Kindred Fates? Here, I'm going to post the link into chat.
Yeah,
So this,
because
we do not have a slide for this, so
we
I'm
don't
very
have a slide
sorry.
for this. This is kind of a last one, but it's fine. We're good.
Yeah.
I'll have her put up something in a minute. So it's fine.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. But I really like this one. This one has already been completed. It was funded in just 5 days. I actually donated to it because this is everything I ever wanted for like a Pokemon game. So basically, it's kind of like an open world monster battling RPG.
Hmm.
They kind of have this whole system like Pokemon where they're the little monsters that you can collect, but it's completely open world. So if you put, was it Pokemon Sword where you have like the open field and everything and just give it more of like a Skyrim aspect where it's all open world, this is it. And I feel like this is what Pokemon fans have been asking for a really long time. So I'm surprised they didn't like explore that more with Sword and Shield.
Okay. So wait, but then what's the difference between like this and um crap, what's that game that just came out that's kind of like Pokemon Tim. Thank you, Squiggles in chat. Tim. Like, have you seen that one?
No, I have no idea what that is.
So Tim was a Pokemon-esque game. It's very close to Pokemon, but I believe that one's open world.
Mhm.
And it's even co-op too. Like they added that one.
Oh, that's cool.
So this game though, what was the name of it? You said again?
Kindred Fates, yeah.
Kindred Fates. Are they going for a more anime look, or are they going for a realistic look? I haven't even seen the trailer for this one yet. Oh,
They're going
okay.
they're going
So,
for more anime, so it's very reminiscent of actual the Pokemon style. It's kind of like simplistic and almost like 90s inspired anime.
oh, I see why you like this game.
Huh.
I'm seeing
What?
the Sims elements in this game all of a sudden. Building your own
Oh.
house.
Well, yeah, because I like that in like a Skyrim where you can do little things like that, kind of make it feel like you're more in the game, have it be open world like that. But I was looking at their stretch goals. They added breeding mechanics so you can breed different Pokemon to get new ones.
They're
You
not
can build your own
Pokemon. They're
guild.
not Pokemon. They're not Pokemon.
Sorry, my bad. They kind of look like it. They're inspired, and it's very clear that they're inspired. But you could breed your monsters and everything and get different ones. You could build a guild, so it looks like you could possibly have a multiplayer in it as well. Um,
What in the
oh, it's also
cultural
going to be on Switch.
appropriation are we talking about here? Their Pokemon are called kinfolk.
Kinfolk.
That is just Southern black talk right there. I don't care what
What?
anybody says.
It is?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, kinfolk. Go ahead. More about but yeah, it's gonna be on Switch. That's not a bad start.
yeah, it's going to be on Switch, and I think it said it's going to be on Steam.
Okay, all right.
And there's going to be dungeon raids. Yeah, there's definitely going to be co-op. And it says advanced environment interactions, and yeah. Oh yeah, there's also gonna be like a whole bunch of like bonding activities that you can actually do with your little monsters. So like you can actually build up a relationship with them.
Okay, all right. So they're really going for that Pokemon crowd then for sure.
They are, yeah. The animation looks really cool though. You can actually like go swimming, you could ride them, you could actually like go on them and actually fly with your Pokemon too. Or wow, hi, your little
Uh,
kinfolk, I guess.
so one thing that's pretty cool that I'm seeing on here is there's branching evolution paths. It's not just a steady like your Pikachu is going to turn into a Raichu all the time. It looks
Yeah.
like you can actually turn them into different things. Like there's branching evolution paths. I don't know if any of the other games, Tim or Pokemon, actually has that, but that's a pretty cool little feature.
Yeah, like I I know Pokemon has that for like a few different breeds. Like, Eevee, she can like change into, or they can change into different types of
Hmm.
baby evolutions, depending on like how you train it or like what evolution stone you use. Digimon, they kind of had that as well.
Digimon
Like,
was random. You didn't know what you were turning into. It's something different every
not
single time.
not always. In the games, it was definitely random, which I kind of didn't like. But in the show, they had kind of like they did have a path, but there was different branches to that. So like if you had Agumon, there was like 3 different ones he could evolve into, and then
Uh,
branch off from that.
so, this is the thing that I'm kind of curious about. Then, if there's branching paths for the kinfolk,
Mhm.
does that mean there's probably less actual kinfolk in the game then?
It looks like for the stretch goals, because they did like exceed their donation goals. It looks like they were adding a whole bunch too. Like they said, 50 more kinfolk since they reached more than 200,000.
Okay.
Uh, how much did they actually raise in the end? It looks like they raised almost $700,000, and they were only trying to get 50,000.
Sheesh, people are
Yeah,
just coming out of the pockets for
right.
stuff.
Come on, Aaron. We got to get on this train. We got to like
I'm
figure something
down.
out.
I've got plenty of ideas. It's executing them that's the problem. that's,
Yes, yes.
that's
Like
the
our whole idea for what was it? Custom gaming chairs.
custom gaming chairs. That would be dope. I had an
Mhm.
idea for was it LED die, 20
Oh
sided
yes,
die. That would
that'd
have
be cool.
been
That'd be
that'd
cool.
be kind of cool. Um, I don't know. I got a lot of ideas. I got a lot of ideas. The LED die, though, I think the programmable LED die would be kind of cool. I
Oh,
know
that'd be
for
really cool.
sure in the chat right now, Squiggles, if he saw that, that would be sick. Strider says
Come
LED die would never work. You don't know that, sir. If there's a
What?
will,
Strider,
there's a way.
be a believer.
Yeah, you got to. You got to be a believer.
Yeah. The heart of the
Uh,
cards. Gotta have heart of the cards.
Oh man. So yeah, then check that one out, people. Like if you want to get those stretch goals in there, like I said, they already hit their mark, but there's always extra stuff that they can do. They looks like they were going for like 500,000 for some of the stretch goals on there, which is
Yeah, they
crazy.
definitely hit all of them. So
575,000 was for the stretch goal. They hit everything because I don't see the price anymore. Oh no, yeah,
oh, the price.
680. Yeah. You
Yeah,
said yeah. That's
yeah,
crazy. That's
right.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So even though this one ended, and you probably can't get any of like the tier rewards, you can also pre-order the game since it's going to be on Steam and Switch. I just thought it was a really important one to like mention because I think it'll be really good and it'll be a big hit
Yeah.
as long as there's like no bugs.
Oh, there's always bugs in the beginning, but that's
Yeah,
what
but as long as like
that's
really
that's what,
bad bugs.
that's what updates are for. That's what
True.
updates. What we've reduced our society to is just updates now.
I
Just
I hate it.
nothing's perfect when it comes out. So it is what it is. But that's it, everybody. That was all the show stuff we had for you, everybody. Thank
Yeah.
you, Rachel, for your diligent work on that Kickstarter stuff.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Beth, for helping me with that.
Oh, she is ecstatic to be even mentioned by you. So
Oh,
uh,
she looks so excited right
thank
now.
you for mentioning her like that. Like, yeah, she never really gets any outward love from the other co-hosts. So I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, if you didn't like lock her up in the basement all the time,
Does
then
she look like she's in the basement? First of all, no,
I mean, right now, no, but I'm
no.
pretty sure.
She is in the beautiful Oblivion Comics and Coffee, which is not our sponsors, but we give them Beth from time to time to work at the at the coffee section, pro bono. So it's all on the up and up. But thank you, Rachel, for joining me. Thank you, Beth, for joining us as well. I am Sir Aaron Carter, wrapping this up, saying that is enough internet for today. But we're going to continue since we're on twitch.tv. If you're here after, thank you for sticking around in the chat during the TARDIS. Strider, West Nile, you guys. If we haven't got to the chat as much as we could, sorry. Beth has been private messaging me as well to read you. She's been on it. What did you guys think of the show? We always like feedback.
Yeah.
Rachel,
Did
good
you miss
stuff.
Steven?
I know.
Yeah.
Did you miss Steven? Yeah. We actually, I think we did very well for just the two of us.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I did okay. You could have been a little better, but
Wow. Beth stole the
there's
show,
always room.
apparently.
Yeah, there's always room for improvement, Aaron. It's okay.
We probably have to. What do you think if we? Because Wes and I was like a lot more interaction. Maybe we should like have a whatchamacallit, because you got to think though as well, Wes. Now this goes out um on
Spotify.
on everything basically.
Yeah, as a podcast, so it's kind of hard to like talk to chat because like then I don't know. I feel like if somebody's just listening to the podcast, they kind of feel like they're missing out a lot if they're just
Yeah,
hearing us talk to the
little
stream. You know?
little one sided type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Squills, you wanted me to check my Twitter. I did, and you sent me a picture of your wand. That is harassment. I am going
Wow.
to report.
You can't just send wand pics
Yeah, you
without
can't send
consent,
wand
man.
pics. I've made that mistake once. Once. Again, I apologize, Emma.
Wow.
She told me she was into Harry Potter. So I was like, all right, then. There you go. He said, no, scroll up. What happened? Wait, what happened? What am I missing? What am I missing in chat? He said, scroll up. Tim has branching evolution. Digimon is better than Pokemon. Y'all can fight me. Wow.
Damn, so aggressive.
Wow.
But you know, I do love Digimon, so it's fine.
Oh, scroll up in the Twitter DMs. Okay. All right. What did you guys think about the Kickstarter segment as well? Because I really like that. I want to actually talk to some Kickstarter people too.
Oh, we might be able to. Just gotta schedule something. I don't want to like say it without like. I don't want to jinx it.
You want to jinx it?
Yeah, we may be doing like an exclusive little interview with a video game developer on Kickstarter.
What? Mm-hmm. That's crazy, boys.
Yeah.
Is it going to be the Dino game?
I don't know. You'll see.
Beth,
I think you should actually know because I told you about it.
Okay, I think I remember.
Yeah.
I'll have Beth prepare for that day.
Cool. Well, I'll reach out to the Dino people as well.
I mean, reach out to anybody. Like I said, if they're on Kickstarter and they want to talk about their stuff, you know, we got a corner for them, the Kickstarter corner. They can come through and hype up all their stuff to all the 6 people that are in chat all the time. Oh, man. You know what? I wonder where was Special Cases. He wasn't here. I gave him a shout out and everything for buying me that game, which I don't even remember if he bought me that game or not. Random news from Kickstarter and Reddit ask our fun sections. Yeah, so usually Steven will pick out the Reddit AMA questions. Rachel's been all over Kickstarter as just kind of like without even thinking of the show. You know, she's just kind of always looking at Kickstarter, it seems.
It's true. I love Kickstarter. I've actually go on there a lot. I usually fund like was it like kind of like the video game ones that we just showed, tabletop games, especially a lot of D&D ones. I really love those because there's like such a big, huge variety for that, especially like the figures and like the landscaping. People 3D print like really cool stuff.
Squiggles talking about Wormwood in there. We had one. Like we have a bunch of them because we actually what we're gonna do. And please get this down, Beth. We need to put all those Kickstarter ones that you did, Rachel. We will put them in one big document so that we know which ones we did and which ones we still need to do for like the next episodes and stuff like that. But Wormwood wasn't Wormwood one of the ones that you sent?
Yeah, they that one already finished, but you could like go in there and you could pre-order the dice and everything. So they finally for the first time released their own dice set because before they were always like D&D accessories like the towers, cases. I think they have like a D&D table, but they're making their own dice and they teamed up with a whole bunch of really cool people like what's his face? The guy that plays Shaggy in Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, he has his own D&D site apparently, and he makes like little accessories for the actual gameplay. And so he teamed up with Wormwood and he actually designed a set of dice that they can sell for their Kickstarter. Ginny D, who is a really popular Critical Role cosplayer and just amazing cosplayer in general, she designed one for them, and like 2 other people did.
Matthew Lillard is a hardcore D&D fan.
Mhm.
Like I remember him being on an interview on Attack of the Show years ago, and they knew that he was a D&D fan. I think he was promoting Scooby Doo or something like that, but they knew he was a D&D fan, and they brought out like these new miniatures that
Mhm.
I think maybe Wizards of the Coast put out or something. I can't remember, but the whole interview he was just distracted by the miniatures. He couldn't answer questions and stuff like that. He was like, "You guys brought these out here? These aren't even out yet. Like, what? Like, why am I even?" Yeah, Squiggles. I saw G4 is coming back. We talked about it on the last episode, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna look. So
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I like we said in the last podcast, they do something kind of new. I feel like they do well, but if they just do the same old, I think they're going to flop pretty fast.
and then we were actually talking about it in the Discord as well. I don't even think I have a command for Discord on this.
Wow. Wow, sir. You're failing over
Oh
here.
no, I do.
Oh, okay, cool. When you're not feeling, hey, I'm proud of you, man.
There it is. Yeah, I do have a Discord one. Cool. Yeah, we were talking about it in Discord when that news broke and everything like that. It's a I don't know. It's a weary time. Like, do we want this? Do we not want this? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I
We'll
know.
have to
It's
wait
kind
and
of like
see.
when we were talking about it, it actually kind of reminded me of conventions because I remember back in the day when I first started going to conventions like 20 years ago, Dealers Hall was like the only place, like anime convention dealer halls were like the only place where you can get items from Japan because they didn't really have a lot of websites where you could buy that stuff. And now it's like all over the place. So there's really no point for like anime convention dealer halls. They're just like, cool, I can get this cheaper online now.
Yeah, that sucks
Yeah.
because I've seen that before. When my little brother was going to, I took him to a convention. He wanted to buy some anime stuff, and I remember Googling it right then and there, and I was like, "Nah, son, like,
Yeah.
we're not paying $5,000 here when we can get this online for $5." Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Who is Adam Ferrara?
Adam Ferrara.
Yeah, Squirrel said Adam Ferreira had brought Attack of the Show to Twitch and got banned for view botting.
Oh.
I don't know who Adam Ferrara is though, or
I
Ferreira.
don't know, but it sucks to be him.
Oh, Kevin Pereira is what he meant. Okay. 20 years
Neil
ago. So you're going to conventions as an elementary school student, Ray Ray?
well, I guess it was more like 15 years ago, but yeah, I started going to conventions when I was like 13. So I was like in middle school.
Jeez, I was going to conventions when I was 25.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think about 25. No, I take it back. I take it all back. I wasn't 25. I was probably 27.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
You old.
I was probably 27 when I but you know what I learned?
Huh.
I learned I would never pay to get into a convention.
Well, yeah, conventions now are just expensive. Back in the day, they were hella cheap. Like, I always tell this to everybody, and I feel like I'm like one of those old people who are like, I used to have to walk 30 miles in the snow to go to school.
Wow.
I this is my story. Back in the day, I used to be able to walk up day of San Diego Comic-Con, go up there, buy a badge, no line for $25 for the whole weekend.
No line.
No line.
That's insane. That is
By
actually
their
pretty
day
insane.
of the convention. Like, didn't have a badge before, bought it there.
The one time that I ever went to San Diego Comic Con, as soon as I entered the city of San Diego, there were signs that littered the whole city saying, "Expect delays. San Diego Comic Con is in town." Like, they were
Yeah.
everywhere, and literally there was traffic all over the place. There was no place to park. I think
Yep.
I think I actually did get to park under the convention center, and I just left my car there for the whole time that I was there.
Yeah.
I was just like, I can't,
It's insane, man.
I'll walk someplace or I'll bus or Uber or something like that. But yeah, the city gets shut down. It's a big event. So
Yeah.
some of those
I
shows
think
though, Galen and Squiggles, I see you guys talking about in chat for G4. Some of those shows I do want to see back. I like review shows. like X Play and stuff like that. Actually, I have a picture of me and Adam Sessler in on my phone somewhere.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he was smoking a cigarette outside of the E3, and I was like, "Oh, it's Adam Sessler. Let's take a picture with him." And he's like, Can I finish my cigarette first?"
Harassing a man.
I was like,
just trying to
"Yeah,
get
man,
laughed.
Hey, you're a celebrity. Come on, you're a celebrity. You're telling me right now, Rachel, you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
Ray Ray's a giant star,
I'm
and
not, but yeah.
a fan walks up to you and is like, "Can I have your picture?" A small 13-year-old girl, her first convention, and she sees Rachel up there. She's like, "You've been such an inspiration to me throughout my whole life, all 13 years of it. I just can I get a picture with you just to cement the moment that I met Rachel?" And you're gonna, "Can you wait, kid?" Is that what you're gonna
No,
do?
I wouldn't do that to a kid. Of course not. But if I saw you, hell yeah, hell yeah, I would.
Wow. I have the same rights as that kid. All right, I have the
Yeah,
same
but
rights.
I'd be like, oh, Aaron, no.
Wow. Okay, I see the racism. Beth, put that
Whoa.
down. Can you mark that down as racism, please?
No, it's just Aaron.
Morgan
Aaron.
Webb plays D&D? What? Oh, from time to time, though. Okay. I've never met Ray Ray. I'd get her to sign
my package of Raisinets.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Yes.
Why? Just so you can throw them away. That's what you need to do. He's just like, thank you.
My God.
Trash.
Yeah, why would you waste perfectly good Raisinets?
You know what? We got to figure out how to do polls on the fly in chat.
I know, like a Streamlabs.
I would get her to sign my individual Raisinets. That's disgusting.
I will have Raisinets on hand in my purse, and I will pass them out to people.
So that's why. You know what? Honestly,
oh my God, yeah! I can do the branding. I can put my little like monster logo on it.
Honestly,
honestly,
I'm like, if you are the person, if you are the lady that kids go to their house on Halloween and they knock on the door and you put a box of Raisinets in their bag, I will tell those kids to egg your house without even hesitation. I was like, here's the carton, kids.
Wow.
You know what to do. And when you're done with those, I got toilet tissue right in the back. Hit the trees up. How dare you?
Okay, so first of all, I would never subject kids to my old lady candy. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay.
It's old lady candy. I will give them real candy. Maybe some toothpaste too. Who knows? But
what? That's crazy.
Give them some toothpaste and candy.
How do you do it? I'm trying to see this poll thing. Because I know it's /poll. I just saw it Strider. But do I just put the answers there? Like, I don't get how this works. Oh, and then it just pops it up. Beautiful. Allow additional votes for bits. Oh, might as well. I mean, why not?
Wow. What poll are you making right now?
Raisinets. Trash or garbage?
Amazing. Nah, they are candy. They are good. Ooh, so you know how I talked to you and Steven about it. I don't know if you remember though, because I know your memory when you get a little bit old, it's kind of goes a little. But me and Gayla, we actually signed up for this Loot Crate thing. It's called Snack Crate, and it's really cool. Every month they'll send you different snacks, different candy that's all around the world. This time we got a box from Russia, so we got a whole bunch of Russian candy and treats. Last time we got stuff from Canada, and I think it was the Canada one, but they actually had their own version of Raisinets, and it's fucking good. It was really good.
I don't trust Canadian food. Put it that way.
What?
Food.
Why?
Because they eat poutine up there. That's cheese curds on top of fries and gravy.
You don't like poutine? Oh, it's so good.
Oh my gosh. It's terrible.
It's amazing. You're terrible. Drew, are you talking about the drink from the Canadian drink? Because I did try it. I kind of liked it. It was very weird tasting. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't know. Oh, the Russian one? No, we haven't tried that one yet. We're still going through that candy.
Poutine is
But
delicious, sir. Get out of here, Squiggles.
it is.
Get
Actually,
out of here.
I've been snacking on this one right here. It's like the yogurt raspberry ones.
Yoda.
Yota.
Okay.
Yota.
So are the
And it's really good.
ingredients in Russian?
Yes, everything is Russian.
Aaron is like Emma and has the worst taste in foods. That's incorrect.
Uh,
Also what is that called? Tater
tater tots.
Oh, I had to scroll up.
Wow.
I had to scroll up to see it. Tater tot poutine. That's disgusting. That's gross, man. It's gross.
Mm-mm.
I want to do that though.
Well, first of all, I don't like tater tots.
What?
I don't really like them. No, I like, so what I get instead, there's these ones that are like veggie tater tots. So they're all just like, it's like broccoli made into a tater tot.
Why are you defiling a tater? That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
Like, I'm a potato with a veggie, but it's also a carb, so they're trying to make like a healthier version.
But you're not going for healthy with that's not even. What are you talking about?
It's really good, and then you put some like buffalo sauce on it. Oh, I love it.
That doesn't even make sense. That makes no sense at all. You're going out of your way to make it nasty now. Like that's exactly what you're doing. You literally are. You're deciding. That's a choice in your head to be like, I want to eat something nasty. So
no, it's so good, man. You don't understand.
Oh my gosh, I don't understand for real. I really don't understand. I do want to try that crate that you're doing though. I do want to try the whatchamacallit. Do you get to pick the regions of the world that you get stuff from, or is it just okay?
No, like it's kind of like random. Like you kind of like fill out the survey, like what type of snacks you like, which ones are your favorite, and then every month they choose like where the candy is from, but they kind of select it so it's more stuff that you would like.
Do it for the first month is half off, says Drew. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it out. I wanted to do that one. I think my niece wanted to do the Korean one, the specific, like just straight Korean
that
one.
That one was good. Yeah, that one was really good.
You got the Philippines and Canada?
We got Doritos from Canada, and I'm just like, it kind of felt like a waste a little bit. Like
was
we
it
got
just
like
regular Doritos?
Yeah, they're just Canadian.
That's stupid.
I know. I was like, that's dumb. But we did get some like pretty cool stuff. Like they had like a maple pop. It was like a lollipop. It was like shape of a maple leaf and it was maple syrup. So that was pretty good.
Wow. I would be upset if I got just some Doritos from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely be upset. I'd be upset if I really kind of got any food from Canada. Because again, Canada doesn't have good food. So
you're wrong, sir.
I'm just
you're
saying.
Really I'm just saying you're wrong. I'm just saying you're wrong, man.
We have a poll if you haven't already voted up at the top. I see it already. Are Raisinets candy or trash? Now that I know that polls can happen.
I didn't see the poll.
On the fly.
Where? Oh my God.
On the fly like that.
I can't see the choices.
You should be able to click on it in whatchamacallit. Wait a minute. Oh, that must be people doing extra votes. That's got to be people doing extra votes, right? Because I'm seeing the numbers. It's saying like 62 people voted. We don't have 62 people in the thing. So who's throwing extra votes in there? So this is already rigged. Wait, fake.
I can't even see the poll. I don't know where to vote.
You can use channel points. I understand you can use channel points, but hold on, because then I should be able to use channel points.
Oh
and still, same thing. We're getting close now, people. We're getting close. Look at trash on the rise. Let's go.
Wow, and they won't let me vote. Okay, this is rigged.
No, yeah, I know it's already rigged because it's saying there's been 90-something votes in there.
People, please vote that it is candy.
It is
candy because he has hidden the poll for me. I cannot vote.
I didn't hide anything from you, Beth. You're doing a great job.
I can't see the chat. This is rigged.
Oh man.
There it is. It's finally there.
Oh, because look at that.
Ended.
Hold on.
You bitch.
But I can see Strider contributed 22,800 channel points.
Bless you, sir.
That's
1% said candy, so go get wrecked.
That is ridiculous, sir. That is simply ridiculous. You put in that many votes just to say that trash is freaking candy?
Good.
That's terrible. Wow. Wow.
Well, the people have spoken, sir.
No, that's not the people. That's just Strider. But his 22 freaking... That's ridiculous. That is freaking ridiculous. But now that I know you can do polls like that, I would definitely want to do more live polls during the show. That's gonna be fun. I got a lot of ideas with that now. I got a lot of ideas with that one. That's because also I've been working on adding things to the show as well. And I don't know if I can do this in this mode. Can I? Let's see.
The money?
Yeah. I want it, but I don't know if I can do it in this while I'm... Let's see. Hold on. Out of studio mode. Can I press the button? Nope, doesn't work. Oh, I know why it didn't work. Oh yeah, no, it'll be cool though. So not Shmuel. Strider just used up probably 90% of his his freaking points just on that alone.
Yeah, so he's doing the Lord's work over here.
Is he though? Is he?
Yeah.
I feel like he just wasted his points on that one. Make it rain.
Make it rain raisinets?
No, never that. Never that. Oh man, that was good. That was good though. I got a lot of that changes the game for me, like polls and stuff like that.
We need to have more, especially when Steven's back.
Yeah. When Steven gets back, I think it's probably too late for him over there. Actually, I don't know. What's the time difference? Oh, where is the Steven? Steven is attending a wedding right now. That is it. Yeah. He is risking Corona to see some of his family tie the knot, aka jump the broom, aka smash the glass. What else do people do during weddings? Wow, aka ruin their life. Terrible.
Damn.
Terrible.
Damn, Drew. Savage.
That's extremely savage. Some people live happily ever after. Look at Kevin Bacon. Been married for like almost 100,000 years.
Who is he married to?
He literally met his wife on the set of a movie and married, and they're still together today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, go look it up. Kevin Bacon. Yeah, that's the person you want to watch. Everybody, that's the relationship. If that relationship dies, love dies. That is it right there. Wow.
I think Kevin Bacon was a little before my time. The only movie I really saw him in was Tremors. So
yeah, that's one of his best movies.
That is his best movie.
No, he's had good ones.
Footloose. Oh no.
Have you seen Footloose before? No.
Yeah.
Wow. Hollow Man was all right. Little creepy because he was.
Should change subject of Kevin Bacon because I don't care about him. He's irrelevant to my life. Have you tried poutine? Yes. Serious question.
Are you asking me or Rachel?
You.
I've had cheese curd, gravy, and fries, and I know I don't want the combination of those three in anything.
Missing out. But actually, what I was going to say before I got distracted by chat, because ADHD over here, we were talking about doing some BYLO merch. I recently released like all my merch and opened up my store. We were talking about doing some stuff for BYLO. So if chat, you have any ideas, let us know. We were thinking about t-shirts, maybe poster print art of the uncanny cover art that we're getting done.
You get a BYLO tattoo, Drew, in this artist. That's a little much, sir. That is a little much.
Honestly, I appreciate the dedication.
That's a lot. I wonder, can we do a BYLO shirt that has, see how our background is?
Uh-huh.
How if we had just like that's the whole shirt, like a white
Make
T-shirt that had all those little designs
Oh,
on it.
for some reason I was thinking your Oblivion background. I'm like, why would you want like a whole shirt that looks
Wow,
dark?
wow,
But yeah, no, the wallpaper would be actually really cool for like an all over print shirt. I think that'd
yeah,
be cool.
like an
We could
all
totally
over.
do that on Streamlabs, by the
Can
way.
okay. We
Yeah.
got I got to look into that because like I've never really paid attention or even thought about merch. Who put
Mhm.
wait? So did was it you that said the shirt the love hate relationship shirt?
Yeah,
I
I was
like
saying
that
that.
one.
Yeah, I think it would be really cool because I remember me and Emma were talking about ideas, and she came up with the idea it would be cool to like get the quotes we have from streams and put them on t-shirts. And I really liked your quote. I think it's hilarious where you're like, it's a love-hate relationship. He hates me and I love myself.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah.
I'd wear that shirt.
Yeah, it's
We've got
hilarious.
like 60 quotes in this freaking thing because
Yeah.
of you and West Nile. Um,
Yes,
can,
bless
can
us.
I think can I look it up by just going like that? Nope, I can't. Oh, you don't need to put the hashtag. Okay.
No.
Uh,
BJs are overrated. That is a great quote. Yes. I just said that yesterday. I'm not
wow.
no wood.
Wow.
Nice.
So would they be the quote with your name under it like that too? On the shirt?
We could do that. I feel like we could either just do it in quotations and then just put like a little dash and put BYLO, or we could put our individual ones on there and then we could have like the BYLO logo on the back of the t-shirt.
Yeah, okay. That'd be sick.
Yeah, and then we could have like a quote for like each person. Like you could have an Aaron quote, a Steven quote, Rachel, Adam, etc.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Let's do it. Let's get that printed and you guys can get your BYLO shirts. I like the generic models that they have on the things.
I know, right? Oh man. But yeah, like I actually have like a few ideas I think would be really cool. And if you want, I can kind of manage it and put together and then just like when I have like an idea, like kind of like posted, I'll just have it like invisible so like people in like the store can't see it and then I can show you guys for like approval.
I mean, if you want to take that job away from Beth, that's fine by me. I mean, Beth,
Will take too long. She'll never get it done.
you know what's creepy about that is every time I do call her name, she kind of slightly looks up.
It's a loop video, sir.
And I'm like,
we should have some sort of merch with Beth on it though.
we should. I think Beth needs some merch.
Yeah, I have a shirt that says "Justice for Beth."
Wow, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Aaron's quote will be terrible. I mean, I do say that a lot. I understand.
It would. Yeah,
it's a lot of things.
Catchphrase.
It's a lot of things that are terrible. There's no hashtag free Beth. How dare you?
Free Beth. Thank you guys.
No,
yeah, let's make this a trend.
no.
We can save her. Together we can do this.
Look at her. She looks fine. She's well dressed. She has a top of the line laptop there. Look at her glasses. Those are got to be at least $300 glasses. Got to be.
Are you saying my glasses look cheap in comparison?
I didn't say that. You said that.
Yeah.
Beth is a professional businesswoman. She is a great asset to BYLO. So
I'm professional. We don't need her. It's fine.
I gotta see that poll thing is tripping me out because I was like, there are not that many people in this chat. How are 96 people voting for things?
Hey, you made it so people could donate coins or like user bits.
The BYLO bucks? No, they didn't use bits. Bits, they definitely didn't.
The BYLO bucks. Yeah, it's one of those. They're all the same.
Hackintosh, terrible. A professional businesswoman, unpaid intern. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Every time I say her name, she enters our bedroom so we can spoon. Good Lord, man. We're going to see your fan fiction about Beth. All right.
Damn, man.
Beth, get me a coffee. She doesn't get coffee. That's not what Beth is here for. All right. Let's not be chauvinistic, people. All right. She doesn't get coffee. She doesn't get coffee. All right. we ready to wrap it up here? We got anything else? Anything?
My room is currently a sauna and I'm sweating. So yeah.
Yep. So we'll wrap it up. All right, guys. Yeah. Thank you guys for participating tonight. You guys have been a lovely, lovely chat room. We will see you guys next time. And until then, have a nice night.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.